it's going to be a great day. I am Nikki G, your host, and welcome to the Lone Doctrine. I am your weekly dose of constructive food for thought. Today, I want to make you think. If I had a nickel for every time someone said or thought something negative about me, I'd have my meal ticket to life. This month, we're setting out to gather all the tools possible to make authentic goals. Because as you know, the new year is coming and most people will sit down to make their New Year's resolutions. So, let's keep adding some tools in order to achieve our goals. What happens when we have negative thinking? It comes in many splendored forms. It has a way of creeping into conversations and our thinking without even noticing them. The key to success, in the opinion of the Zen habits, is learning to read these indicators and stomp them out before the brush fire becomes a forest fire. If you replace the negative thoughts with the positive ones, you'll notice a huge difference in everything you do. Or, as the Dalai Lama said, the way to overcome negative thoughts and destructive emotions is to develop opposing positive emotions that are stronger and more powerful. Get good at spotting these patterns and practice replacing them with positive thinking. Here are the 10 deadly sins of negative thinking. Number 1. I will be happy once I have blank. Here's the problem. If you think you can't be happy until you reach a certain point, or until you reach a certain income, or have a certain type of house or car or computer, you'll never be happy. That elusive goal is always just out of reach. Once we reach those goals, we're not satisfied and we end up wanting more. So here's the solution. Learn to be happy with what you have, where you are, and who you are right at this moment. I'm going to repeat that. Learn to be happy with what you have, where you are, and who you are right at this moment. Happiness doesn't have to be some state that we want to get to. It can be found right now. Learn to count your blessings and see the positive in your situation. This might sound simplistic, but it works. Number 2, I wish I were as blank as... Therefore, the problem is, if we're constantly comparing ourselves to others like this, we'll always be pale, and we will always fail, and we will always feel bad about ourselves. This is no way to be happy. Stop comparing yourself to others and instead look at yourself. What are your strengths, your accomplishments, your successes, however big, however small? What do you love about yourself? Learn to love who you are right now, not who you want to become. There is good in each of us. Love is in each of us. And a wonderful human spirit is in every one of us. You are you. Celebrate your uniqueness and celebrate your individuality. Here's number 3 of the deadly negative sins. Seeing others becoming successful makes me jealous and resentful. Here's the problem. First, this assumes that only a small number of people can be successful. In truth, many people can be successful in all types of different ways. Learn to admire the success of others and learn from it and be happy for them by empathizing with them and understanding what it must be like to be them. And then turn away from them and look at yourself. You can be successful too in whatever you choose to do. And even more, you already are successful. Success leaves clues. Be inspired. Learn, grow, and succeed. Here's number 4. I am a miserable failure. I can't seem to do anything right. Guess what? Failure is inevitable. Everyone successful has failed many times at all types of different things. However, looking at your failures as failures only makes you feel bad about yourself. By thinking in this way, we will have a negative self-image and never move on. So here's your solution. See your successes and remember your failures are opportunities to learn. Look back on your life in the last month or year or 5 years and try to remember your successes. If you have trouble with this, start documenting them. Keep a journal, either inside a notebook or online. Document your successes each day or each week. When you look back at what you've accomplished over a year, you will be amazed. Learn to see success as something that can be shared, and learn that if we help each other out, we can each have a better chance to be successful. 2 people working towards a common goal are better than 2 people trying to beat each other up to get to that goal. There is more than enough success to go around. Learn to think in terms of abundance rather than scarcity. Oh man, why do these bad things always happen to me? Bad things happen to everybody. Challenges are inevitable. If we dwell on them, they will frustrate us and bring us down. See bad things as part of the ebb and flow of life. Meanwhile, don't let it hold you back. Don't dwell on bad things, but look forward towards something good in your future. And learn to take the bad things in stride and learn from them. Bad things are actually opportunities to grow and learn and get stronger. It's just a disguise. You can't do anything right. Why can't you be like so-and-so? You may have caught yourself saying this to someone else, or you may have caught yourself saying it to yourself. Comparing 2 people, first of all, is a lose-lose situation. People are different, with different ways of doing things, different strengths, different weaknesses, different human characteristics. If we were all the same, we'd be robots. Second, saying negative things like this to another person never helps the situation. It might make you feel better and more powerful, but in truth, it hurts your relationship. It will actually make you feel negative. It will certainly make the other person feel negative and more likely to continue negative behavior. Remember, this is a lose-lose situation. So what is the solution? Take the mistakes or bad behavior of others as an opportunity to teach. Show them how to do something. Second, praise them for their positive behavior and encourage their success. Last and most important, love them for who they are and celebrate their differences. This can be said exactly in the same way for you. Learn how to do something. Praise yourself for your positive behavior and keep encouraging yourself to succeed. Love yourself for who you are and celebrate your uniqueness. Here's that negative self-critic that sometimes blares in your mind with a megaphone saying, "You can't do it. It's super lame. You should stop." How does saying something negative like this help you? I guess it might feel good to vent if you feel like time has been wasted, but really, how much of your time are you wasting being negative? A few minutes, a few hours, a few days? Whose fault is that? In truth, making negative comments just keeps you in a negative mindset and certainly doesn't help. Learn to search for constructive solutions Instead of telling yourself that it's not going to work and you're not good enough and so and that, offer some specific suggestions for improvement. It's time to turn down the volume of the negative self-talk and turn up the volume to the positive. Number 9. If someone insults you or angers you in some way, insulting them back and continuing your anger only transfers their problem to you. This person was probably having a bad day or a bad year and took it out on you for some reason. If you return that same energy, you are now having a bad day too. Not only that, but the cycle of insults can get worse and worse until it results in a negative consequence for the both of you. In fact, try to understand their problem more. Why would someone say something like that? What problems are they going through? Having a little empathy for someone not only makes you understand that their comment is not about you, but it can make you feel and act in a positive manner and make you feel better about yourself in the process. And here's number 10 of the deadly sins of negative thinking. I don't think I can do this. I don't have enough discipline. Here's the problem. If you don't think you can do something, you probably won't, especially for the big stuff. Negative thinking like this inhibits us from accomplishing anything. So here's your solution. Turn your thinking around. You can do this. Find ways to make yourself a success at your goals. If you fail, learn and try again. Instead of putting off a goal for later, start now and focus on one goal at a time, putting all of your energy into it and getting as much help from others as you can. You can really move mountains if you start with positive thinking. At the Lone Doctrine, we like to bring you many different perspectives, and this is another perspective based on tools you can use to truly achieving your goals. So listen to these. Go back a few podcasts and listen to more, because our goal at the Lone Doctrine is to help you be the best you can be. So go out there, gather your tools, and make it happen. Today and every day, keep fighting the good fight.